That was the famous clip of prison inmate by the name of Felice Johnson, old black booty bandit, right? That is a very memorable clip. In that video, he's been in jail for over 20, 30 years. He talked about in that video raping young black men. You guys who calling yourself thugs and gangsters who like to sag your pants down past your ass. See, because that seems to be the new culture amongst young black men, this whole thug, gun-busting mentality. This seems to be the new culture that you black men want to embrace. You don't want to embrace intelligence. You don't want to embrace, doing better for yourself. You don't want to embrace higher ideals and advanced ways of thinking. You want to be thugs and gangsters, right? You want to be gun busters. You want to be the modern day new millennium gangsters and drug dealers and now gangster rappers. Stupidity, phoniness, bullshit. We're going to talk about that tonight. What's behind a lot of you guys in this mentality? Why this so-called new thug culture, or it's not even, it's been around a little while, it's somewhat new. Why y'all tend to embrace that? Why young black America tends to embrace that? Like I said, we're going to speak about that tonight. I am the intellectual Nuben Menkarayzz, and tonight we're talking about on State of Mental Radio the thug life and why young and hood culture and why young black men, young black America seems to embrace it, because it's not only just young black men, it's young black women too. You young black women, y'all seem to support this lifestyle, and you want young black males who tend to be doing this ignorant activity. You want the street life, right? You want to be the gangster boo, the gangster bitch. You want to be the chick to hold your man down while he got the gat and he's selling the weight and have babies from this nigga. Why? Because, in the hoods across America, this is the style, this is the culture. And you have a music that sets this thing in motion. I played the Felice Johnson clip because I let you young black men out here who are repping that thug life, that gangsta life, you guys, some of you go up into your 40s, all the way down to your 30s and your 20s. I'll let you know what to expect when you end up in one or two places. A lot of you are going to end up in prison. A lot of you are going to end up dead. It's only two ways you're going to end up in that life. I've been in that life, right? And I'm one of the fortunate ones to still be here. But I never, in my lifetime, referred to myself when I was in that life. I never referred to myself as a gangster or a thug, nor did I want to be known as that. I moved in silence, and I only talked with people who I directly did business with. I was a businessman, and I looked at that life as business, just as I look at my current business I'm associated in, which is legal, the beverage business, and publishing in a minute. I look at that as business. You guys that's in this, that's a culture and a lifestyle. You want to be known as gangsters and thugs and carrying guns. But like I said, a lot of you guys are not built for it. A lot of you guys, you need guns in your hand to prove a point. A lot of you guys are carrying guns and whatnot, and without your guns, you ain't nothing. Without a crew of people, you're nothing. A lot of you, like I said, y'all cowards. Take your gun away, take your razor away, take all of it away, put you in a prison cell with old booty bandits like Felice Johnson, that clip I just played. Because he said, you young boys, he think y'all sexy. He's waiting. I want to see how bad a lot of you young guys are if y'all go to those prisons that are active with a lot of older men who are indeed cutthroats and real killers, real ruthless, who don't need guns. They don't need razors. They use their bare hands to kill you. How would you guys survive in that? All you tough guys who care nothing about taking the life of another black man. You understand? Who want to walk around terrorizing your neighborhood. Things are hard enough for black people out here already, and you niggas want to run around and terrorize the neighborhood. Y'all want to act like y'all tough guys. But see, you always get your chance in this lifetime to prove how tough you are. But see, you won't have the gun held in your hand to do that. You won't have the razor and the knife and all that. You won't have that. I was on Rikers Island, and I saw you guys come through there. A lot of you guys, when I was in doing my thing in the early 90s, I seen a lot of you young guys talked all that shit about how tough you was, y'all, you Yankee cap wearing niggas in the hoods. I watched all you guys come right through Rikers Island. You guys was really quiet. Right? I watched you guys. I looked at the thugs, all the little niggas that was loud in the street. I looked at you. All you guys who who follow the whole hip hop culture and the gangster rap culture. I watched you guys, how you bragged about the weight you flip in, the cars you drive, and the hoes you got, the guns you bust. I listened to all you niggas talk that nonsense. And when y'all got on Rikers Island, when you didn't have your gun no more, when you wasn't around your crew no more, when you didn't have no razor yet in your hand, I watched you all as y'all was quiet as church mice. You understand? You wasn't really all that tough no more. You understand? You wasn't that loud no more. Until you got into a little crew. You got clicked up with a crew of guys. Then you got tough again. You guys are cowards. You're weak. You're lukewarm. You're soft. Like Supreme said, the leader of the Supreme team from Queens said, he said a lot of these guys, these young rappers, that he was talking about that young group of rappers. He said these kids, he saw the cops said the thing they did on him, the documentary they did on him, American Gangster on Supreme. He said these kids is soft. These young kids today, they soft. You understand? He said they need us to give them legitimacy, the old timers. This is a soft culture right here. You understand? Some of the guys who was doing that stuff, who was in that world, because when I was coming along, it was the 5% Nation. It was a lot of guys. Like I said, I grew up in Brownsville, East New York. I didn't get involved in that life. I'm not gonna go. I've been in it all. I didn't get involved in that life until I was in my late teens, going into my 20s. I got involved in things, and me coming from where I came from, you had to know how to fight. My brother, he knew how to fight. I learned how to fight. You had to be tough to come from where I come from. You didn't have guns. We didn't have knives we could run to or guns. You had to know how to fight. A lot of these guys today who in the hoods in Brooklyn and Queens, L.A., all that, these guys, Chicago, all you guys calling yourself hoods and thugs, y'all couldn't have made it in the 80s. You understand? When the people was taking your coats, taking your hats, taking your shoes off your feet, you guys couldn't have made it. You guys were just being born. You guys are pushing this so-called thug culture that's dumbing down the new generation. You understand that? You guys are pushing that. You guys are pushing that whole mentality through the hip-hop and through the music to dumb down a new generation of people. And it continues. You got niggas in their 40s who are still pushing that mentality. They're not speaking against that. They're not saying, don't do this, don't do that, don't be part of this, don't be part of that. They still pushing that mentality, still pushing that thug gangster mentality. It becomes their identity. It becomes their way of life. They love that mentality, and they're not any real gangsters and any real thugs. See, because the real gangsters and the real thugs will never allow you to call them that. They would think that the word thug and gangster in reference to them is an insult. They would not like that. Real bad boys move in silence. They're not going to uphold that as a culture. They're not going to uphold that. These niggas, like I said, these niggas is posing with their middle finger up and trying to be the bad boy rebels. Look, you guys are bait for Fleece Johnson. Guys like the old timers, guys like myself, we laugh at y'all. We laugh at you. Those old timers like that, they'll kill you in a heartbeat. See, a lot of you guys, I watch you guys, and you guys talk about how gully you are, how gangster you are, you bust your gun and whatnot. The real killers, they're not going to talk about it. They think you're a threat, they just kill you in a heartbeat. Same way I'm sitting here talking to you, they'll put a knife in your throat or ice pick in your throat or in your eye or blow your brains out while they're sitting across from you and talking to you. That's what the real gangsters do.
They'll smile in your face and kill you in a heartbeat. They're not going to give you no ice grill and threaten you and whatnot or shoot at you and all that. You guys are not killers. You're not gangsters. The real gangsters was the Italians, the Sicilians, and things like that. The Sicilians over there. And even these guys, the Italians here, they ain't the real gangsters like that. They ain't as hard as the Sicilians over there. They kill cops. They blow up cars and stuff, put bombs in cars and whatnot. They do stuff like that. That's what gangsters do. Gangsters don't make goddamn music. They don't want to be entertainers. You understand? The fact that you niggas want to go and be entertainers, the fact that you niggas put it out there of who and what you are, you niggas ain't real. You niggas are counterfeit. You know, the so-called culture that you uphold and want to be known as, that you want to be identified with, shows that you fake. When I was in that world, I hid that. I didn't want nobody knowing what I did. Why? Because anonymity meant everything. You didn't want to be known as that by the police. You didn't want to be identified as that by other people. They have an idea, and certain people knew what it is that you did, but they didn't. You never walked around letting people know that. You understand? You never posed in pictures with guns like these dumb niggas do. You understand? If you was a real dude, you didn't have to do that. People just saw you, how you moved, how you interacted with people, how you carried yourself, the words that came out your mouth. You didn't even have to threaten nobody. People knew that you was real, that you was a serious person, that you didn't play, that you was involved in something, but they didn't quite know what it was. Right now, even this time in my life, I'm just revealing myself of the things I did, even though I won't never go into detail, but I'm revealing myself to certain people to let them know that I was in that world. I know what it is. I know what it looks like. I know what it smells like. I know what it is. I've been around these guys and whatnot. I truth be told, I wasn't around you so-called young punks who called yourself thugs. I wasn't around y'all. You Yankee cap wearing, LA cap wearing, talking about your gun culture. I wasn't around you niggas. To me, y'all was a joke. I was about serious business. I was about trying to make money. It was a business to me. You understand? You guys were a bunch of pests. I didn't stand around in the corner smoking weed in front of the goddamn projects, drinking and hanging in elevators, smoking blunts and pissing in floors. We didn't do that. That's not what real dudes did. You understand? Real dudes conducted it as a business. You understand? They didn't want to be known. They respected. We were respectful. That's why I said I'm not a nice guy. None of these guys were nice guys. We were respectful people. You understand? We were respectful. You understand? We didn't destroy. We didn't tear up the neighborhood. That tearing up the neighborhood came with you little young niggas. Y'all did that. When nobody shot the neighborhood up. You understand? If it was a fight, guys fought, guys over with, that was it. You understand? A lot of you guys right now, y'all first thing you do, you pull your guns and kill somebody because you cowards. You afraid. You can't. Well, a lot of guys, you cowards can't fight. You don't know how to fight. Number one. Number two, you scared. You guys pull your guns and kill somebody because that's an emotional hair trigger that you guys got, because that's the act of a lot of femininity in you. Because a lot of you guys were raised by your mothers. A lot of you guys got a lot of feminine qualities in you. I watch a lot of you guys do interviews, you hip-hop dudes do interviews when I was putting this thing together. I notice a lot of you guys, y'all can't really speak clearly. You talk with your head down. A lot of you guys got effeminate, bitchified ways about you when you hear you guys talk in length. You understand? And you need a crew of niggas to move with. You need that. You understand? A lot of you guys, y'all jumped on that whole Biggie thing. You understand? And that gangster, murder, kill bullshit. You talked about that. Yet the realest guys, who you knew was linked up with real dudes, people like Rakim. You knew he was linked up with real dudes. You never seen him posing with no gun. You never seen Rakim talking about no gangster stuff. He only mentioned things briefly, but you already knew he was linked up with real dudes. You already knew he was linked up with that whole crew out in Fort Greene. You already knew certain people was linked up. They didn't have to talk like that. And that's a testimony to real dudes like Rakim, because Rod, when Dr. Dre offered him the contract, Rod could have jumped on the mic and talked about murder, kill, and being a thug and a gangster, because he was more legitimate to talk about it than anybody, but he didn't do that, and he refused. You understand? That was a real dude. That's dudes in my era. But guys like you guys, like I said, y'all rep that whole thing. You understand? You rep that whole set, that whole mentality. You understand? You rep that mentality. You want to be like the white boys and the Italians, the ones who was really committing crimes and trying to do that. Y'all cats try to bring music to it. The fact that you guys are trying to be entertainers, the fact that you guys are trying to rap about, the fact that you guys are trying to be musically inclined proves that you guys are not real gangsters. Real gangsters don't rap. Either you are entertainer or you a gangster, not both. You understand? Either you an entertainer or a gangster, not both. There's no such thing. Like that song they said, what's them guys? There's no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to look. What's them guys from Queens? I didn't include that in there because I'm not giving an ode to you niggas tonight. It's not an ode to y'all. I'm not bigging you guys up. So I didn't include a lot of the hip-hop thing. I included the Fleece Johnson thing purposely, the old booty bandit. You understand? Because you guys are prey. You guys will be preyed upon. You know, you guys are not strong. You guys are weak. See, it don't take real men to do what you do and advocate what you niggas advocate. It don't take real men to do that. It takes real men to do what we doing in the state of mental. We standing up for intelligence instead of stupidity, like the rest of the society got the black man doing. The majority of you niggas stand up for stupidity. It takes real men to stand up for intelligence. You understand that? It takes real men to do that, not what you niggas do. That's easy. It's easy to get up here and talk about murder, kill, and all that fake bullshit you guys talk about. That's easy to do. You understand? That's easy to pose with guns and Yankee caps on and whatnot and advocate that bullshit. It's easy to do that. You understand? What's hard is not doing that. What's the real men, they not going to follow that. The elect, they not going to follow that. It's easy for women to sit up here and flow along with that gangster boo bullshit and try and get and be with these clown niggas. You understand? But the real is strong women. I look up to the women I want to be around me. I want around me are the sisters who are not attracted to these niggas, who don't want to be in that lifestyle, who don't want to be in the hood, don't want to be in that, who don't glorify that. That's the real women. You understand? Who not glorifying that, who not chasing that lifestyle, who not trying to run into the gutter. I said I'm from East New York. I'm from Brownsville. Grew up in Van Dyke Projects. You understand? I grew up in Van Dyke Projects. That's right, the intellectual grow. I didn't grow up in Long Island. I didn't grow up with a spoon in my mouth. I wasn't educated. I went to 1 year. I went to college 1 year in Virginia, and I dropped out. And then I was in the streets. You understand that? Trying to make money. I wasn't educated. I was sincere and I wanted my intelligence. So I went on a life journey and I saw all these things. I lived in the projects for 20 years of my life. Van Dyke Projects, Brooklyn, Brownsville, East New York. You understand? I grew up around all you dudes. I grew up around the real dudes where you had to fight. Nobody had guns. You had to show you was a real man with your hands. So somebody asked me, they said they had something out around my old neighborhood called Brownsville. They asked me, did I want to go out there? I seen a friend of mine from the old days in the train station. He asked me, did you want to go out there and stuff like that? The old times that. I said, hell no, I don't want to go out there for what? He's like, yeah, I know you don't want to be around there. I said, I don't. I really don't. I don't want to see a lot. I'm done. I moved on. I'm not interested in none of that stupidity out there. And I'm not interested in that. A lot of our people want to still be caught up in stupidity. They still want to follow these old ways. They want to be around these young guys. And it got worse because these young guys out here, a lot of these guys was kids. They was babies when I was through with it before they started learning what to do with it. I was already done with that. These guys are coming up there and they pushing that gang mentality. So I'm wondering where the old timers at, where all the old guys at, where all the people to tell them, no, don't do this, don't do that. You know, we trying to, essentially, a lot of you guys want to talk about you trying to raise the babies up. Certain people talking about teach the babies and save the babies. Why they not out here pushing this anti-thug message? You understand? The children, they looking for something other than that. You let the neighborhoods get worse. You let the whole blood and crip mentality take over our neighborhoods. Where's all the brothers at? 5% Nation, all you cats who claim y'all trying to save the babies. Why y'all ain't out here on the anti-thug thing? Y'all should be doing broadcasts against that day and night, trying to say if that's what you really claim you want to do, saving the babies. You understand? But a lot of you guys, y'all converted into this madness too. A lot of y'all went from 5% Nation over to the Bloods and the Crips. A lot of you niggas is doing that. Now y'all done took lessons into there, and y'all trying to rep that. You understand? You trying to rep the gang culture and the thug life now. Even though a lot of you cats was in that whole thug life, even when y'all was in 5% Nation, y'all was still pushing that mentality. But now it done got worse. Save the babies is not sitting up here and letting that stupidity go on, because nobody's standing up for nothing right in this day and time. Nobody's standing up for nothing good in this day and time. Everybody's standing up for stupidity. Even you so-called niggas in the conscious movement, y'all carry that mentality with y'all as well, that hip-hop mentality, that get money mentality. You understand? Y'all carry that mentality as well, and the slang and all the things you niggas talk about, y'all pushing that mentality as well. Nobody's standing up for intelligence in this day and time but us. All you niggas now today, y'all stand up for stupidity. You allow this whole, y'all, nobody stand up against this Yankee cap, blunt smoking, in the hood, pissing in the elevator, hood life, thug life bullshit. Nobody's standing up against that. You understand? Everything's all good with that. Y'all just living with that sickness. You understand? You allowing the babies to grow up with that sickness like a virus, like an illness, where it's turning out young black men going up in the prison system. You understand? Getting 30 and 40 years. You understand? That or getting shot down in the street because they don't know, they don't have any guides, they didn't have any fathers, no real fathers to guide them. That's what happened when I said that's what happens when two generations is raised up on hip hop. Where you got a father walking down the street with a goddamn Yankee baseball cap on with his damn son and a pair of Timbs. You understand? That's what happens when babies raise babies. There's no guidance. There's no wisdom. There's nobody there to say, don't do that, don't do this, and not just say it, but show by example. See, that's what happens. You understand? Your kids run in the street like a pack of wild animals, like a pack of goddamn dogs. You understand? They talking a bunch of madness. They can't even read. Your daughters laying up, spreading their legs for these niggas getting pregnant from them or getting some disease from them that they seem to be passing around like the damn new hot potato in the neighborhood. You understand that? That's the filth that's going on. You ain't got to worry about the white man. Since you niggas talking about, oh, the white man going to destroy people. You niggas are already destroyed, man. Y'all already destroyed. And ain't nobody saying nothing about it. You destroyed every time you sitting up here supporting that bullshit music. A niggas talking about busting their guns and pushing weight and pushing new cars in the projects. That you niggas sit around and with y'all, like I said, y'all sit up here and act like savages and animals. You understand? Y'all sit up here and act like savages and animals around your own kind. But when you go and you get out the hood, you go live around the white man. Y'all act like y'all got sense. Then y'all change. Y'all go through a metamorphosis. You understand? Y'all ain't acting like thugs and savages no more. Y'all only do that when y'all in the projects. You understand that? You only do that around people, like I said, who trying to just live their life, and you make their life a living hell. That's why I refer to you niggas as a bunch of black-ass devils. You niggas, all that, somebody tried to explain that to me. Oh, well, brother, what you seeing when they wearing their baseball caps and, you know, they smoking they blunts and they doing what they doing, they hustling. That's because America turned them into that. Nah, nigga, I'm not. I was in that world. Why I'm not doing that? Like Slick Rick said, society's a weak excuse for a real man. So if that person who tried to make that excuse to me, you niggas are sitting around here still blaming the white man for how the hood is, and you niggas claim to be God, then that means y'all should be, as gods, you should be making the neighborhood better, not worse, or just sitting on your ass and on your hands not doing nothing. Y'all not even taking care of your babies. But yet you care about the babies. Really? Really? You niggas are phony. It's that whole idea of the white man is only gonna fly but so much. See, that's not real. What's real is people making choices and decisions, whereas they want to continue doing what they want to do. You understand? They want to keep preying on each other in the hoods and whatnot, and being a bunch of damn vipers on each other, pushing drugs, hustling, selling drugs, killing each other and whatnot, pushing that whole sub-mental mentality that's controlled by the beast anyway. See, because he pushed that music. So I said it was a time in the 90s, if you notice, all up into the 90s, the hip-hop and whatnot, all that was talking about glorifying intelligence, blackness and things like that, our people being greater, and we was rocking the red, black, and green, and we was trying to be proud of ourselves, and we wanted to do better. Then within one swoop, and when 1990 came in, that's when all the positivity went out, and the beast brought all the negativity in. He brought all the negativity in. He brought in NWA, niggas with an attitude. Only people got an attitude I know is women. You didn't even see that, niggas with an attitude. Biggie, Tupac. You know, first Tupac and Brenda had a baby trying to do it. Then all of a sudden, Thug Life. You understand? Biggie, ready to die, flipping weight and all that. Now y'all niggas is still buzzing off of that. Y'all still honoring this nigga. I said it. You still honoring that. Somebody who never really did a lot of the things he said he did. Y'all still honoring that bullshit. You understand? Then you wonder why your kids are messed up. Then you wonder why your kids don't want to do nothing. They don't want to go to school. They don't want to be nothing better. They don't want to be nothing more than a bunch of little niggas hanging in the hood, smoking weed all day and being nothing, being a bunch of zeros in life. That mentality, that mindset that these niggas have means nothing in the real world. All that's going to get you is a prison number. You understand? That's all it's going to get you. All you niggas in the hood, y'all, you know what? All you cats in the hood, all y'all ain't nothing but prison numbers, future prison numbers. That's how they see you in society. This is why the beast lets that kind of music be pushed. He allows that kind of music to be pushed because he wants you guys to be the future prison numbers. He wants you guys to be the future slaves. Because you guys that's pushing that music, that's pushing that message, that's pushing that street life, all y'all going to do, either you going in the ground or you going in the lockup. That's it. That's the only way you're going in this thing. That's it. There's nothing else. Dead or in jail at a young age. I set up when I was locked up. I set up and I watched guys when I set up on Rikers Island. I watched guys, young guys in their 20s and things like that, getting hit with 40 years, getting hit with 40 years, going to the judge, getting 40 years, getting 35 years, giving these niggas time like it was free cheese. I watched it. So that tells you your life don't matter to the beast. Your life don't matter to the beast. In California, when they gave you niggas the 3 strikes law, that lets you know that all they were doing was getting things ready for y'all, getting the prison cells ready for y'all. They getting the new age bondage system ready for you young thug cats, you Yankee cap wearing, blunt smoking, LA cap wearing, fingers up in the air niggas who think y'all got the world figured out. You ain't got the world figured out. You niggas are mentally dead, man. And all y'all doing is heading toward the graveyard. Either you're going to get a death certificate, you understand, or a prison number. That's it. That's all your talk and all your bravado and beating on your chest really means. That's all it means in the real world. In the real world, you niggas don't mean nothing. In the real world, you niggas mean nothing. In the real world, you niggas are zeros. Even with your hip-hop and your money and your gangster talk and you mixtape niggas, all y'all rapping on the records, y'all everything you stand for means nothing. It's bullshit. Your culture, your so-called hip-hop culture is bullshit. Your hood mentality is bullshit. You understand? It's nothing but a bunch of scared little boys who didn't have fathers, who didn't have fathers in their life, who had no identity, had no vision, had no kind of guidance in their life, who follow this now. That's all it is, a bunch of scared young men. You understand? Who have no identities. And a bunch of misguided young women who laying down with them and having babies with them. So stupid being led to stupid, equaling more stupidity running out in the form of babies coming out of this. That's what's coming to this. That's what happens out of these unions. You understand? This is the mentality y'all push. Like I said, when they brought that in when they got rid of all the conscious hip hop in the 90s, and they brought in the whole gangster rap, you had your Biggies and your Tupacs and all this stuff they brought in. You couldn't get the conscious guys, couldn't get nothing. And they say, oh, because that's what the public like. You know, they don't want to hear no conscious. No, that's bull. That's BS. You consume what it is the beast gives you to consume. You listen to, all he got to do is put a nice beat behind it, produce the kind of message that they want out there, produce in your mind, because they know our people gravitate toward music, and the easiest way to control our people is with music. You understand? To get them to do what it is they want them to do, which is go back freely into the bondage system via prison. So all they got to do is get a few niggas and get them to sell out you niggas in the hood that's hungry for money, who want to really be entertainers. You don't really want to be gangsters. You want to be entertainers. You understand? They get a few of y'all to spit that hard, rough gangster talk you niggas claim y'all done been through. You understand? They get y'all to spit that, give you a little record contract. You understand? For the whole reason they give you that, because they're not even listening to that. These guys not even listening to your tapes. I'm going to tell you right now. These guys, the A&R people in the music companies, they're not listening to your tape. They listen to the content of it and how it can, and the beat of how it can snare young black men to do stupidity and foulness. You understand? How it can control the minds of a people of a next generation. That's what they look for. You understand? And based on that, how you can control these people based on that is how they're going to control or give you a contract. They want to make sure you're on their team, that you sell out, that you will sell out, and you sold out. You have sold out. You have accepted that mentality. You have sold out because you're selling the souls of a future generation to come up. It ain't just you. See, nobody's really interested in your gangster hood talk. Nobody wants to hear you niggas telling some more lies about how many, or telling some more stories. Nobody wants to hear nothing about you niggas busting guns in the hood no more. You understand? Nobody wants to hear about your story about flipping weight or the bitches you got or the nice car. Nobody cares. In the real world, what you niggas got to say means nothing, because you niggas all got the same bullshit story. You understand? The same sad sack of a story. People want to hear about people advancing in the world, doing better in life. You understand? Becoming intelligent people. That's going to come back amongst our people again. You understand? Because somewhere in this circle of madness, our people are going to get tired. They're getting tired of you. They're getting tired of your message. You understand that? Nobody wants to. The whole thug life thing is getting played. But unfortunately, you still got people that want to push that message. You still got people that are pushing that message hard. You still got people that are trying to convert that message into the so-called conscious movement. They're pushing that message into the so-called the conscious movement, into the religious movement. You got niggas pushing thug life into the religion movement. So yeah, and you guys in the religion, you pastors, you preachers, you accept these niggas. You accept it. You understand? You accept the gang culture. You accept a bunch of niggas with their pants hanging off their ass, talking about they gonna kill each other. You accept that madness. You understand? You accept that stupidity. A lot of our people so burnt out mentally, they, like I said, they got that circular mentality in their head where they seem like they can't help it. They can't help but to do that madness and that foolishness until a beast takes them and puts them in a little cage, right, and has them working. And they still, when they get in jail, if you notice, they still following the same routine. These niggas get in jail. You would think they in jail somewhere. They're going to be like, yo, I'm going to chill out, get myself together. I'm not trying to go back to jail. You would think they would do that. These guys, they get in jail, And they still doing the same thing over and over again. They join gangs in jail. They end up being knuckleheads in jail. They fighting in jail. They joining gangs in jail. You understand? And then for you young guys who say y'all don't want to follow that thing, they try to notice all your boys, they trying to follow it. They want you in it too. And then if you don't want to be in it, they get mad. They got the same mentality as the people in religion. And you know the people in religion do where they want you in the church, and if you don't believe in the same bullshit they believe in, then they'll look at you like, oh, well, why you don't want to? It's the same way with these guys. If you don't want to gang bang, if you don't want to bust a gun or fight or do something stupid, they looking at you like, yo, son, what's wrong with you? Oh, you think you too good? Yeah, nigga, I am too good. Yeah. You know, I don't want to be down with y'all. I don't want to walk around supporting the New York Yankee Corporation, buying a bunch of fitted caps and walking around buying $200 sneakers and supporting the Nike Corporation. You niggas ain't, you know what? You guys ain't nothing but a bunch of hoes. I'm going to say that too. Y'all hoes. You sitting up here posing in publicity shots with Yankee caps on and Jordan, $200 Jordans on. And you're sitting here and you're just walking publicity, walking billboards for these people. You're walking billboards for these people. They sitting somewhere, these white men are sitting somewhere laughing, all the money you niggas are making them in the hood. Because you niggas, y'all just love to stand on the track and rep these people. That's why I said hell, the Beast, he loves the thug mentality. He loves it. He loves it. He loves to see you niggas he loves to see y'all sitting around here pushing up that pushing they merchandise. You know? He loves to see you pushing their merchandise. You know? Yo, son, I got a bunch of fitteds. Yo, how much they cost, son? They cost like $25 a fit, son. Some $40. Are you serious? I paid $200 for a pair of Nikes. That white man Philip Knight, he's somewhere laughing his ass off at you thugs. You know? You got green ones, you got red ones, you got yellow ones, you got purple ones, you got the new kicks coming out. You know, you niggas stand on the corner and hustle drugs just so you have enough money. You understand? Just so you have enough money to buy a bunch of sneakers. Why? Why? Because you a bunch of whores. You hoes. You a bunch of hoes. You understand? You'll sell death and destruction to your people physically and mentally through your music, your bullshit music and your lies that you telling there. You understand? All for what? So that you can support these people, so you can make these people richer and richer and richer. Hell, a white man, you ain't going to see him spending no $200 on a pair of sneakers. He's buying Converses. He's buying Chuck Taylors for $40, $50. You dumb niggas spend $200 on a pair of sneakers. And proud. The white man will wear a pair of damn Chuck Taylors till they run over, looking at you niggas like you retarded. You understand? And you niggas are proud. Y'all proud. And he going to school somewhere trying to better himself. I said in the State of Mental, I said we making intelligence the new thing. We making intelligence and doing better for yourself. We making that the hardcore thing. We making that the thing of real men and real women. Intelligence. You understand? We making intelligence. Intelligence is sexy to the real men. When we looking at our women, we think intelligence is sexy. Our women going to school to be doctors and lawyers, and our daughters and all that stuff going to be nurses, going to be real business women, going to school to better themselves. That's hot to me. I love seeing young brothers do that. That's real to me. That's, if you want to say gangster, I don't like using that word. That's gangster to me. Why? Because that shows that you standing up amongst stupidity. That's real. That's what real men do. You understand? You niggas ain't nothing but a bunch of followers, man. You understand? Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of followers. You understand? You only want to follow that mentality because you see it. Like I said, the beast will make all that look attractive to you. He'll sit up here, like I said, and he'll put out videos, and he'll put out these guys and the videos and whatnot. People like these Viacom, they'll buy BET just so, and they'll spend a couple of $1 billion on it just so they can have control of that, so they can control the minds of you niggas forever. That's priceless. They gave Robert Johnson, $2 billion for BET? Hell, they would have gave him $5 billion for it. That ain't nothing to them. The control of people's minds, priceless. That's to make sure that no intelligent people are going to come from amongst this next generation. And you look at the next generation right now. You look at the next generation now. They shit. I'm going to say it just like it is. They're shit. They're pieces of shit. You understand? Garbage. And you brothers and sisters who raising your daughters up, raising your sons up, do you really want your children around this garbage, this filth? This Yankee cap wearing filth? This LA cap wearing filth? You understand? This Chicago filth? This national garbage? That's the new black generation? That's what you want? You want your kids locked up in jail? You want your daughters pregnant at 15 and 16 years old from these niggas? Getting STDs passing around? You understand? You want that? Is that the life you want for your people? Because that's all we got going right now. The majority of the people, that's it. But you notice, you don't see the religious leaders talking about this. You don't see all the people that claim that they give a damn about the babies, save the babies. Why ain't the niggas that talking about saving the baby? Why ain't they talking about this? You understand? Talks like this the people that's talking like this are the only people that's interested in saving the babies. Taking the ones of our people who not that far gone yet and trying to pull them away from these little niggas that don't want to go nowhere. They just seeking death. That's what I talked about in the book of Revelation yesterday when I said there's going to be a bunch of people seeking death, but they're not going to be able to find it. That's the black race today. That's speaking about our people, this generation today, because they really seeking death. They want to die. They already dead. The people that are seeking death are the people of your black race who still moving in circles and in rotation, and they ain't going nowhere. Everything with them is a hustle, selling drugs, robbing, stealing. There was a young sister a couple of weeks back. She got shot by the police in the chest in the Flatbush section. She was like 19, 20 years old. She got shot. Now, she stole a car. All right, she stole a car, and the police say they claim that, it was an accident. The gun went off and blew it and shot the young girl in the chest and killed her. I seen them out there spraying down the street for her blood. That's real. I saw it. They were spraying her blood up out the ground with hoses. They just took her away. That's the life. That's how the lives of the majority of our people are going to end. You niggas in the hood, y'all promoting that. Y'all don't feel no kind of way about that because y'all dead. They promoting that lifestyle. They don't care about living or dying. You got people amongst our people don't care about how they go out of here. They don't care that they're not inspiring the next generation to do anything better. They got viruses in their minds. They got mental viruses. You understand? They have mental viruses. They're sick. They're dying. This sickness is devouring our children. This thug life, hood culture is devouring our children as it was meant to. Here, Biggie been dead how many years now? Biggie been dead, 15, 16 years, almost 20 years. It'll be soon. He's been dead. Yet, they still pushing this dude. You understand? They still pushing him. Right? He been dead, about 14, 15 years. They still pushing his message. You know? They still talking. They still fascinated with that album, the Ready to Die album. They still playing cuts off that. You understand? Still making money. Diddy and them still making money off that album. You understand? Why? Because it catered to the submental mindset of our people. It let them know it was okay to have to vibrate on a low submental frequency. You understand that? They let them know it's okay to vibrate on this low submental frequency. And if you notice, the music got worse. You hear these young niggas riding down the street, bumping in their car to come on, yeah, you niggas and you bitches and you hoes and you this and you fuck this weight and all. You hear that bullshit and that's it. And it's all the same rotative bullshit. It don't even sound good. Why? Because it's not about whether it sounds good in the music. It's about keeping the people in a trance. It's about keeping the people dumbed down. It's about keeping the people vibrating on a low submental state. And a lot of our people, y'all vibrating on that. They vibrating on that. They caught in that. There's nothing that can be done for a lot of our people. But for the ones of our people who see, whose eyes are open, this message is for you. Stand away from these people. Stand off from these people and let them die. That's the only remedy to this. You know how when you got people who have the plague, who have a disease, what they used to do? They quarantine people. So this message you hearing tonight is meant to quarantine our people, the intelligent ones of our people. I'm trying to quarantine them away from the ignorant, the ones who want to keep the stupidity going. Because I know it's intelligent ones amongst these ignorant niggas who sitting around in the hoods and whatnot in America. They intelligent. They like, I don't want to do this, but I don't want to be seen as an outcast. I don't want to be a part of this stupidity and foolishness. So this message is meant to quarantine you. This message and the state of mental is meant to quarantine the bright ones from the black race, because the black race is in darkness. The black race is sick. And that don't go for you niggas in the hood. That's not just you niggas in the hood, you Yankee cap, LA cap wearing, hip hop sounding, nursery rhyme reciting niggas. You understand? Not just you niggas, but also you niggas in your 401k plan. You conscious niggas that's sitting around here watching us like a bunch of black zombies. It goes for all you got, you blunt smokers, you alcoholics, you dope fiends, all you niggas in the black community, so-called bullshit black community. You understand? That uphold this nonsense. You understand? That's just sitting by numb, not saying anything, just watching this stupidity play out. You weak. And if you're running with this and you're not man enough or woman enough to say, you know what, you right, brother, you know what, this is wrong. If you running with this and you're not saying, you know what, I don't want to be part of this, I'm going to stand up and be intelligent, because like I said, it takes real people to stand up for intelligence. It don't take real people to follow stupidity and ignorance. You understand? It takes real people to do that. I'm going to take a call, 215. 215, you're on the air.
Yes, how you doing, brother? Great stuff. Great stuff. You know, it's really good stuff. You hit everything right on the head. I was banned from a school and at a village that I was supposed to speak to kids because of the talk, like you just said right now. They told me that my talk was too strong and that this was offensive. So the parents signed and they said they didn't want me to speak to the kids because I came to tell them the truth. I guess what they wanted me to tell them is that, hey, keep on doing what you're doing, everything's going to be all right. And that's the philosophy of this Catholic institution that they had. I speak to kids every day, black and Latino kids, here in Philadelphia and New York. And I've been doing that for the past 15, 18 years. And I see that every single day. I see little young men in front of me today that next week I find out he was killed.
Mm-hmm.
I can look at their faces and find out which is the ones that don't have a father in the house, which is the one that's being abused. You can see the pain in them.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also see the conniving in a lot of them as well. Mm-hmm. But the ones I try to reach out to are the ones that have hope. And at one time, I was out there trying to speak to all these kids, and all I did was got shot in my leg, stopping the gang fight.
Wow.
So today what I do, if you want my message, I'll give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to go out there and sell this crap to your own people, and then call him brother. If you're going to go out there and spend all this money on your clothes and all this hyping up the Yankees, like you said, and everything else, and can't pay for that child that you just made, or the 3 children you have all over, then, you know, there's something wrong. You know, now, there is a lot of blame, and I see exactly how you feel, brother, because I feel the same way, because I talk to them that way. I tell them just like that. But this society that we live in, we are fighting them at the same time. Now, there's a lot of bad parents out here. I see some parents who just don't give a damn. They laugh at stuff like that, or even collect some of that drug money that these kids are making. But there are some that really try hard. And it's almost impossible to raise a child today because you got big business, you got the Illuminatis, you have a government trying to take control of their minds. And they're doing a very damn good job at it. A damn good job. Of course, what are they going to put up there? They're going to put up Lil Wayne. They're going to put up Jassy there, making the Illuminati sign, saying, call me God. Now you got these guys going, these young kids saying that they're black devils. They put them there for a reason.
You got young kids calling themselves, they saying they black devils? You said they saying they black devils?
Yeah, there is a book out, Black Devils.
Wow.
Black Devils, and that was given to me by a doctor in Albany. He has a talk show, Teens Speaking Up, and he told me about us. Oh my God! And this is about black devils, Illuminatis, and stuff like that. And these kids are focused into that. You got kids now doing the devil signs and all stuff. They do things that they don't know what they do. It is a culture. People think that it's just a matter of you smack them in the face and wake them up. It's not. Years ago when kids wore his pants, you tell them, raise up your pants, he'll pick it right up. Today, if you tell him to pick up his pants, you're attacking him, his culture, his way of life, his music, everything else. He'll pull out a gun and shoot you.
Well, that's the thing.
It is so deep inside their heads. But, brother, you are speaking the truth. I want you to keep on doing that. I have a book out. It's titled You Only Live Twice. And this is how I start. When I speak to the kids, I give them a copy of my book. I am terminally ill. I got maybe a year or so to live.
Okay.
And when I go up to them and I speak to them and they find this out, two reasons they listen to me. One is because I've been there. I come from the streets of Spanish Harlem in the South Bronx. And I did drugs. I was in gangs. I did the whole thing. Then I became the CEO of my own company. Okay. So I came back and gave back to my people, which is the black and the Latino people. Mm-hmm. And when they hear me speaking, they know I'm speaking the truth. And then when I tell them I'm terminally ill, they say, then what are you doing here? I'm saying, trying to save your dumb ass.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. So, the men that are out there, we have to do something. Words are very, very powerful. God made the world just by using words. They're very powerful. You can say 2 good words to a kid and change his whole life around. So, at one time it took a village to raise a child. Now there is no more village. The village is destroyed. We have to rebuild the village. Yeah. And intelligent men of color have to wake up and see that, because we are fighting a common enemy here. Mm-hmm. That's taking our kids away every day. I'm tired of seeing mothers, crying over a dead body. And I've seen a lot of them, man. I've seen a lot of them, holding the child up, and it is really ugly. I live in Philadelphia. So, I see a lot of that, and I get called to these places a lot because a lot of these kids have gone through my program or so. So, it's a shame. We got to wake up. Let's not be so selfish. Matter of fact, if you do something for these kids, if you just talk to these kids, you're going to be rewarded anyway. God's going to reward you. And this is how I stay alive. According to the doctors, I'm supposed to have been dead 2 years ago. I'm still alive today, and I'm not taking no medication whatsoever. So, it's God that's keeping me alive. I'm doing my mission, and I'm asking for you men out there, to do the same thing. And you young men who are involved in this thing, man, believe me, it leads you to nothing but death and destruction.
Well,
thank you, brother.
Thank you for calling in, brother. Appreciate it. I just want to applaud you for doing what you've done, what you've accomplished, caller. Yeah, when I speak about the black man, I'm speaking about black and Latino. I'm talking about our people on all sides, you know what I'm saying? Because the black race includes the Latino, too. A lot of our people are caught in that. It's all over. So, what's going to have to happen, unfortunately, is that a lot of this is going to have to be purged out of our people. A lot of this, like you said, the brother called, he said, he talked about, these kids calling themselves black devils, and they want to be with that whole gangster mentality. So they're going to go with the beast. And they said, I talked about that in the Revelation. Majority of them are going to go with the beast, man. Just forget, wash your hands of a lot of the so-called black race, because a lot of them are black devils. They just admitting it, what I've been saying. They black devils, man. It ain't no, a lot of them want to go that way, man. They making a choice. They don't want to rock with the righteous. They ain't not trying to do the right thing. They don't want to, because like I said, that's strong. That takes strength to do. That what they doing and what they following don't take no strength. Anybody can go with the wave. The people that go against the wave, that's the people that's strong. The people that go against the wrong thing, trying to do the right thing, that's strong. They go against the negative energy, that come out of the negativity and go against that and form something else. That's real people. That's strength. That takes strength. Don't take no strength to run with the wave. Because a lot of these people, these kids is calling themselves black devils. A lot of them that's doing that, they only doing that because they just following, they stupid followers. They young, they want to be down and whatnot. And that's what the whole thing of this culture comes about on. It's about them wanting to follow. It's not about nothing else other than that. You understand? That's all it's about. So, we'll be right back. Some guy set up here, and one of the things where I posted and I talked about how he used the terminology how the white man, the beast, has created this nigger factory. Yeah, and I agree with that. He created this whole hip-hop mentality, this whole hip-hop movement. You understand? This whole hood culture is nothing but a nigger factory created by the beast with the assistance of you hip-hop people that like your Russell Simmons and all of them. They helped to create this nigger factory. You understand? A lot of them help, and a lot of you black nigger producers, your Diddies and all, y'all help produce this nigger factory. You understand? You help to produce this nigger factory. You understand? Where you got these Frankenstein little nigger monsters out here that's running around. You understand? And they and they running around out here in the streets doing what they doing. You understand? But you guys, I guess y'all doing your job. You, as black devils, you doing your job. I said the black race has to purge itself in order for the bright race to come out. So this is all a purging. We not out here, don't get it twisted. We not out here trying to save the black race with this message. We out here to raise the bright ones out of the black race. The black race is dying anyway. So the black race is purging itself in order of the niggers, in order for and it causing this separation. That's what the whole thing is meant to do, cause separation. We're not trying to save the community and the black race. We're not trying to do it. We're trying to get the best ones, because majority of these people already made their mind up. They already made their mind up on which way they want to follow and what they want to do. They made their mind up. Yeah, this message is meant to be inflammatory. It's supposed to inflame you. It's supposed to make you mad. It's supposed to make you mad enough to want to pull your children away from this. It's supposed to make you mad enough to not to want to listen to this bullshit music. It's supposed to be make you want to take the goddamn Yankee cap off your head and the $200 sneakers off your feet and stop talking to a bunch of niggas who all they got out there, everything that fly out of their mouth is a bunch of nigger nonsense about reality shows and what new hip-hop record is out or R&B, because even you R&B niggas, y'all push this thug life bullshit. You push this hood mentality, this and then reality show. This whole thing is meant to push this, to create a nigger factory. But as this guy was talking about, maybe you out of touch, you ain't seeing what's going on. I said, nigga, are you serious? I am very much in touch. You understand? But I'm not going to sit up here and blame the white man for it. I'm not blaming him. I'm blaming the people who partaking in this. See, because the black man always got an excuse of why he doing what he doing. It's always an excuse. It's always an excuse on why the black man is following stupidity or the black woman is following stupidity. It's always an excuse why y'all stay on welfare in the goddamn hood and eating free cheese or going to food pantries and constantly doing bad in a continuous circle of doing bad. Why? Because nobody's brave enough to break the goddamn circle. Nobody brave enough to tell their kids, get the hell out of my house, you selling drugs. No, you'll take the drug money. You understand? Because you want the money. Because he bought you in a big screen TV. You understand? Because y'all sit up here and feed this. You understand? Then when your sons and your daughters end up, you let your daughter lay up and run around with these niggas. Then when your daughter somewhere shot up to death because somebody was trying to get at that nigga, or she pregnant somewhere, or got a sexually transmitted disease. She pregnant at 15. You understand? And 16, and ain't nobody taking care of that baby. You understand? You looking for the white man and the government to take care of that baby. or your men, your little son, your sons, you taking that hustling money, but these niggas shot all up. You understand? There was a documentary on when he was talking about the real 50 Cent, right? Because he's one of the first guys that brought in that whole gun culture. I'm going to say it in New York, where he's one of some of the first guys, because I told you prior to that time, it was a time in the 80s where everybody was just fighting. So then you had these little guys, these guys who couldn't just fight. They didn't know how to fight. So what they did was they picked up the gun to defend themselves. And that's what brought in that whole gun culture. You understand? Where you got guys who can't defend themselves. They don't know how to fight. They don't know how to, they don't know how to just knuckle up and defend themselves. And, at the end of the day, nobody's dying tomorrow. They're going to run and get a gun because that's an emotional response. A lot of you young guys who repping this thug life, a lot of you guys are latent homosexuals. A lot of you guys are homosexuals. A lot of you guys are gay. A lot of you guys, you don't like women. A lot of you guys, like I said, y'all just got y'all little gangster boos and bitches because that's just what the hip hop culture dictates. Y'all just following a script. But the real down in the bottom of you, the ones of you who like to be around your boys and the hood and your mans and you niggas are homos. Straight up, you don't like women. I seen you guys. I seen you in the hood. I peeped you. I peeped you niggas on the aisle, and I watched y'all. Y'all don't like women. You understand? You guys are very flamboyant and emotional in your speech and and passionate about your bullshit and whatnot. And I watch it. A lot of you guys are suspect. Watch these guys who like to go to jail all the time and be around their boys and And let me tell you something about you guys. And you talking about your mans and and your crew and your dogs come through and all that. Let me tell you niggas something. I said in that life. That show you how phony you are. In that life, if you know anything about that life, you know you don't have any boys. You don't have any thugs. You don't have any homies. Everybody's cutthroat in that life. You understand? You don't got no friends. I was in it. I know. There's no friends. Niggas trying to survive. It's just a bunch of niggas trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stay out of jail. They'll sell you out. They'll kill you. They'll take what you got. They'll rat you out. They'll let you go to jail. You understand? You understand that? So if you niggas still talking that show me you're not even top notch at that game you spitting. You're not even top notch at that. That life that you claim that y'all so adept at living, y'all ain't even real with that. You're not even real with that. Because the first rule you understand, the first thing you know, if you really a hood, if you really get to them with your gun, if you really a thug and a gangster and all that bullshit you niggas rap about, because all it is, all you niggas are is a bunch of entertainers. That's how you know y'all phony because y'all could cross right over. How you going to be a gangster and a thug and you cross right over into being a rapper? Because in reality, that's all you ever really was a bunch of actors and entertainers. That's all you ever really was. You niggas wasn't serious about that life. You understand? But first lesson, you don't got no friends. You ain't got no homies. You ain't got no dogs. Like I said, those guys are just as grimy and as cutthroat as you, and if it come down, they gonna rat you out. They'll kill you to take what you got. It always works that way. You understand? Because y'all vibrate on the same frequency. Y'all both grimy. So what makes you think his grime ain't gonna look? He ain't gonna look at you and have that same grimy mentality when it comes to that. Ain't no honor amongst thieves. Ain't no friends in this thing. Even them guys in the mob, they rat on each other. They working with the police. You understand that? There's no friends in that thing. There's no, we not doing my peoples and they come through with the gun. Like I said, y'all just like I said, that whole gang culture and that hood culture, y'all just ain't got nothing else. Y'all want to be black devils. You understand? And those of you who vibrate on that same level with the beast, you're gonna die with them. That's why I played that old Grace Jones cut, "Slave to the Rhythm," because you niggas are slaves to that rhythm. You slaves to that low frequency, to that low vibration, to that low vibrational rhythm. You niggas are slaves to it. But I call all of my people out of it who want to be free. We trying to bring our people together in the state of mental. We trying to bring the intelligent ones of our people together. Drop that whole hood lifestyle. Drop that whole speech. Drop all that whole slang and that talk, because it's a bunch of bullshit. You understand? Everything out of your mouth is slang. You niggas can't even speak regular. I'm not talking about talk like white people. You can't even have a regular conversation. You understand? My dogs, my homies, my niggas, just give it a rest. All right? Give it a rest. I only talk like that to you guys because, like I said, that's what I can speak. I can speak to y'all in that way because it's real. But y'all really need to give it a rest. Y'all, you know, nobody cares in the real world what you niggas are talking about. In the real world, you niggas mean nothing. And even in the fake world that you got now, in the projects in the hood, like I said, that's not even going to be real in a minute. That's not going to be real. With gentrification and all this stuff coming around, y'all ain't even going to be in the hoods no more. That just show you your hood life is coming to an end. Your life in the projects is coming to an end. You understand? The beast knocking all your affordable housing down. He knocking down your projects. He moving in. The police are going to crack down. Like I said, they stepping their game up. Y'all finished. Nobody wants your mixtapes no more, nigga. Nobody wants your rap albums where all you talking about is a bunch of negative bullshit. That's coming to an end because, like I said, the beast can manufacture a new little demon every week. Y'all all ready and waiting to sell out. You understand? Y'all always ready, willing, and able, and waiting to sell out. You understand? You always ready, willing, and able to promote foolishness and stupidity because you weak. That's the mentality of weak men. Strong men stand up for what's right. Weak men stand up for stupidity. Like I said, the real men, the real godfathers, the real men, the strong men like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Dr. Malachi Z. York, like myself, we standing up for righteousness. Garvey, Noble Drew, and all these, the forerunners, they stood up for what was right. That was gangster. That was real. That was, when I say gangster, I mean men that stood up. You understand? They stood up in the midst of stupidity. They didn't sit up here and govern themselves and try to follow what other men are following that low vibration of others just because other people was doing that. They stood up and they were strong against that. You understand? They stood up against that stupidity. They were strong in the face of that. They ran in the other direction, trying to do right by the people and advance the minds of the people. And like I said in the book of Revelation, when I read it for them 3 nights, I sat there and read that talked about where a lot of you people, a lot of you cats in that whole thug mentality in that world, where y'all gonna end up. They talked about y'all. Talked about how y'all gonna fall down with the beast, man. How your world is gonna come to an end. How nobody's gonna want your music. How y'all songs are gonna go out. I was talking about y'all. Well, y'all gonna be in desolation. And even like I said, when you guys get money, all you do is give it back to him. You don't do nothing with it. You don't help your people. You're very selfish, like I said. Just like these people spend ball, how they say, ball till you fall. Ball out of control. A lot of you guys, like I said, you could tell you was raised without real men in your lives. You don't have any fathers. You understand? You don't have no family. And now, that could be used as an excuse, but then again, it's not an excuse anymore. You understand that? A lot of these guys, like I said, that are attracted to that whole hip-hop mentality. Y'all homosexuals, man. Y'all pushing that gay culture, too. You don't know it. You understand? You don't know it. You know, because a lot of that murder, kill stuff, like I said, a lot of that's the outpouring of emotional men. And any man that's overly emotional has homosexual tendencies. A lot of you guys, your mamas got them estrogen shots and got them up in y'all when she got them estrogen shot, and a lot of that estrogen hormone went up in a lot of you young black men. And a lot of you guys are undercover queers, straight up. That's why you like to be in packs of men. I'm gonna prove it to you. Walk down the street now, and I've watched this, and I pay attention to everything. Walk down the street now and see if you and it used to be a time, I told you, used to be a time where you see black men. There's a good-looking black woman walk by with a nice behind and stuff like that, and they checking out a good-looking woman. Watch it amongst the youth, the guys in their 30s and their 20s and whatnot. Notice they're not looking at the woman no more. They're not looking, because I ain't gonna front. I'm a man. If I see a woman with a nice body, I'm gonna turn around and look at her. I'm gonna check her out. That's what men do. That's natural. I'm gonna look at her behind. I'm gonna do all that because I'm a man. But then you got these guys in their 30s, their 20s, and their teens. They're not checking for the women no more, or they're not really trying to talk to the women no more. You understand? They not trying to talk to them no more. They doing things like this. They doing that. You understand? And they don't even really want the women. They want to be with their boys. They want to move in a pack with their boys. You understand? That brotherly love shit. You know? The gay men's club. You know, the dogs, the thugs, the crew, the niggas, my homies, my homos. You understand? That's real. A lot of these guys, they ain't out the closet yet, but they'll be coming out soon. You understand that? They'll be coming out soon. They was making fun of Beanie Siegel. Right when they said him and P.D. Crack and them was in jail together, they had that thing in that video, and he was all up in his face, and they was playing that all over the internet. A lot of you thugs, y'all homos, man. A lot of you guys, y'all want to be in jail. Y'all want to be butt buddies with each other in jail. That's why you like going to jail. You understand? You never see these guys really with a woman or nothing like that. You don't see that. They don't like, a lot of these guys, like I said, a lot of these guys, you know, a lot of these guys, these young guys, they homos, man. You know, a lot of these guys, they running in packs with the gang, so they like to be attracted into a group of men. You understand? They like it. They don't have women. They're not interested in women. They're more interested in hanging around other men. That's why guys like Fleece Johnson waiting on you. The guy who I played in the beginning of the of this broadcast, the old man, the old guy Fleece Johnson. He been in prison over 20-something years, 20, 25, 30 years. He probably gonna die in prison. But guys like that, they like psychiatrists. They know how to size you young boys up. They know when you come in the penitentiary, you soft. They know when you niggas sagging your pants with your boxes and your ass hanging out. They looking at you dudes. They already know y'all soft. They already know you guys that come in there and y'all repping that thug life. They know you niggas are soft. You understand? Y'all get real quiet as church mice. Y'all go up north. Y'all become Muslims or you become Bloods. You understand? You either become Muslims or you become Bloods. You join the gang or you become Muslims. Because you got to run in a pack because you're scared. You understand? You facing all that time. You're going to die. You'll probably die or be an old man in prison. Yeah, like I said, you're going to die in prison. A lot of you guys kill yourselves. You understand? You kill yourselves in jail. In other words, you can do the crime, but you can't do the time. You can't take the punishment that come with it. A lot of you guys, y'all crying in jail when y'all go to jail. Y'all crying. You understand? Y'all crying at night in jail. You understand? That's the mindset of children. Y'all got mentality of children still. Y'all ain't grow up. A lot of you guys that's still walking around here talking about what you was talking about when you was 16, 17 years old, and you in your 30s and your 40s, and you still doing that. You still walking around with your pants off your ass. Y'all ain't grow up mentally. A lot of you guys are not going to grow up. A lot of you guys are caught in this circle of madness. You think this life is going to continue. You understand? But it's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. It's all done to snare you. It's all done to take men, young men who could have been something in the world, and make them better, and then just turn them worse. And like I said, the black race, this is all real because it has to purge itself out. So in a way, like I said, understand, I'm not here trying to save the black race. I'm not here trying to get this message to the black race. I know the majority of our people are not going to listen to that. The majority of the black race ain't going to listen. So this is not a message for the black race. This is a message for the bright race, the ones of our people who are amongst the black race. This message is for them to pull them out of the madness and the stupidity. That's what it's for. They're the ones that's going to come up in the world, and they're going to get away from you niggas. We're trying to raise a new culture up amongst the black community. We're trying to raise the intelligence culture in the state of mental. That's what we want our people to come amongst us. You understand? If you need those brothers and sisters to be amongst, to associate with and socialize with, come amongst us in the state of mental. Go to the ⴟＳOM.info. Come to the Supermen, Superwomen projects that we doing. If that's what you're looking for, brotherhood and sisterhood, come amongst your own. If you accept this message and you say that, you're looking for truth and a message and whatnot, and people who thinking on this level, then come to the ⴟSOM.info. You understand? Come to the State of Mental's Supermen, Superwomen project. Stay in contact with me through these radio broadcasts. Call in because we're trying to get a community. We're trying to get our thing built amongst our people You understand? Because we're serious about this. I'm not going to sit up here and put myself out there and talk like this just to be venting. I'm not here to vent. I'm not here to get at the black race. I don't care about the black race. I care about the bright ones within the black race. I'm about this evolution. And those of you who've heard my broadcast, you know I'm here to get the bright ones of our people. I'm not interested in the black ones. As I said, the majority of our people are black devils. They ride along with the beast. They okay with this. They've accepted this. They want this life. You understand? I heard some niggas say somewhere in Chicago somewhere, he talked about, because one of the guys who was caught up in the gang thing, I was watching American Gangster, and one of these cities, the guy, it was a guy who was part of the whole gang thing. He started that thing. He was trying to come back and clean up the neighborhood and get the kids to stop gang banging and doing stuff. He tried to clean up and redeem things, and some guy said, well, if he come around, some nigga now, he said, if he come around here trying to teach that positivity stuff, we going to kill that nigga. Yeah. So don't give me this stuff about, the black man is good and righteous by nature. Don't give me that bullshit. A lot of you niggas are black devils. All that, but the black man deep down is good. No, the black man, a lot of you black men are not good deep down. No, you not. A lot of you are black devils. You ain't no different than the beast. You understand? You serve the beast. You niggas are slaves mentally. You belong to the beast. You've made a pact with the beast. You serve the beast. Raw and uncut, I'm going to tell you real talk. You serve the beast. A lot of you black men, you black women, you serve the beast. You ain't here to serve the evolution. You're not here to serve the God race, the almond beings. You're not here to serve the God race. You understand? We're trying to build a new community amongst our people. We're trying to live for, of, and by each other in the state of the mentalists, the mentalians, the people who are trying to move into the future, the ones who are going outside the black race. You understand? We're not here to uplift the black race. The black race is finished. That's why this stupidity, like I said, this stupidity is allowed to go on. You understand? We're trying to take the best and the brightest of our people. And for those of our people who got a problem with that, oh, brother, that's messed up. How can you just disown our people and whatnot? I'm not disowning our people. I'm here for our people. Our people is the bright race who are amongst the black race. That's who we here for, the ones of our people who will listen and tune into this message and come along with us. Not you people who sitting here who want to stay, who want to stay within this stupidity and you want to accept some of the message, but I still want to do what I'm doing. I still want to be a gangster boo. I still want to listen to this bullshit. I still want to be part of that culture and that bullshit lifestyle. But yeah, brother, you right though. Yeah, you with them. Yeah, you with them, brother and sister. You with them. You ain't my brother and my sister. You a black devil. You with them. Straight up. We just drawing the line straight down because see, everything has to be identified in this new world to come. Everything has to be, allegiances have to be made. Either you over here or you over there. You understand? Allegiances are being made for a reason in this day and time. The people are being added to the book of life in this day and time. The people of our people of the bright race, the mentalists, the people are being added to the book right now. It ain't no more of this, and this is not a joke. This is not me trying to preach some religion. No, I'm teaching the truth and the future intelligence of my people. Because the future ones, the ones who are supposed to be here in the future, the ones who are going to go beyond this circle of madness, they're being gathered in this day and time. We are in the time of the elect, so this is all supposed to happen. This is supposed to happen while our people are doing what they're doing. The black race is doing what they're doing. They're supposed to be dying off. The black race is purging itself right now. You understand? That's what's going on. We moving on. The evolution is taking place. These people, like I said, trying to sit up here and put a lot of energy into the so-called black race, it's not going to save our people. 215?
Yeah, I'm just listening in, brother.
Okay, you listening? Okay, I thought it was another 215. Okay, brother. Yeah. Like I said, that's not going to save our people. We're not going to sit around here and wait for the black race to come along. We're not doing that. Those of you who can hear my voice, those of you who are with this evolution of our people, you need to come into the state of mentality. We're coming together in this day and time. You understand? The ones who we living for the future. Just, as much as these niggas, like I said, one thing I'll say about them is they'll live and they'll die for their stupidity. They'll rep it to the day they die. They'll live and die for it. They've already made a pact with the beast. They've made a mental pact with the beast to push his foolishness, to slow down the evolution of our people. That's what it is. They've given their lives to the beast. You understand? And to the delicacies of the whore. But like I said, it's all going to fall away. The beast is going to sacrifice them because he never cared about them in the first. He'll turn on them. Watch. And he's doing it. Because as soon as these niggas are no more use to the beast, what happens? You hear these niggas go broke. Same thing with you niggas in the NBA and the football thing. As soon as the white man, you can't run for the white man no more. As soon as you can't throw a basketball in the hoop. So when you was up here dissing your people, you wasn't trying to help your people. As soon as you can't help him no more, serve him anymore, or bring down the mentality of your people, he gets rid of you. He sells you out. You niggas, all of a sudden, y'all go broke. You understand? All of a sudden, y'all broke. All of a sudden, y'all hurt. You understand? You know? You're going to go broke. Everything befalls you as soon as you can't serve him anymore. This happens. You understand? But it's all, like I said, it's meant to be that way. That's your punishment because he'll turn on you too. You cats in the hood who think y'all going to go and get record contracts, notice a lot of y'all cats ain't getting record contracts no more. Y'all making mixtapes. You understand? After a while, ain't nobody going to want to hear y'all. You understand? That time is come and gone. So what happens? You guys end up right back in the hood. You end up pushing drugs, or you pushing weight, or you talking same nigga nonsense back in the hood again until you die. Or till one of your little niggas take you out. Or the police got you in a hammerlock somewhere because they watching everything y'all do. It's only a matter of time before they bust your black asses. It's only a matter of time. You ain't going to escape that. And then you'll hear about all these guys getting locked up. You'll hear about them in the lockup. You hear about them in the joint. You understand? You'll hear about it. And then till you don't care nothing about it no more. The vicious circle. And then if you are lucky to escape it and get out, then you're an old man. What are you going to do? You going to keep trying to sell drugs? You want to get a job? You can't get a job. You ain't got no education. Ain't no job for you. You understand? There's nothing for you. Why? Because you decided you wanted to go in that lifestyle. You wanted to be part of that lifestyle. There's nothing for you. So don't sit up here and blame the white man and society and whatever. No, you made the choice to do that. You made the choice. See, real men stand up and make choices in life. I stood up and made a choice in life not to be part of the stupidity. I stood up and made a choice. So I don't want to hear niggas talking about, oh, well, the white man is, like I said, that's for weak men. I don't want to hear the talk of weak men and weak women. Nobody owes you anything in this society. No one owes you anything. What you are owed, like I said, you were given everything in the society. You were given a brain. You were given a strong body. You understand? I seen something real one time where I seen a young guy who had cerebral palsy, and I'm always going to think about this. Young black kid had cerebral palsy. He was messed up. He could barely walk and stuff like that. But you know what he was doing? He was working at McDonald's. He was working at McDonald's. He went to work. You understand? With cerebral palsy, he went to work because he wanted something for himself, even if it was something as small as McDonald's. He didn't let his physical deformity, his physical, his inability to stop him. You understand? He didn't let these things stop him. I look at the story of Ray Charles. You understand? Yes, he had musical talent. You understand? But he was walking around blind, man, in the racist South. You understand? But he was determined to make it on his own. And he became a millionaire. You understand? Multi-millionaire. He left his children, all of his children, $1 million apiece. That was a man. Even though he laid up with a lot of women and stuff like that, at the end of it, he took care of all his children. He sent his children money. He became a millionaire, worked hard, was known, put that work in. Blind. maneuvering around in a time in this country where it was really bad for black people. I'm not saying it's great, it's better now, but he was maneuvering around a time where it was bad for black people. You black men got 2 eyes, you got a brain, you got a strong body, you guys ain't handicapped, and what do you niggas do? You niggas smoke weed to mess up your brains. You niggas eat bad food. You understand? You smoke drugs. All this shit you do to yourself. You're given the essentials in life. You're healthy men, strong mentally, supposed to be mentally strong. But obviously, what do? You become mentally weak because you, like I said, it's easy to follow stupidity. What else do you want? You black women, y'all giving, ain't nothing wrong with y'all. Y'all legs, y'all arms, your limbs, you giving your health. You understand? A lot of you are beautiful women. What do? You start to shit on your life. Because you mad, because you was born in the projects, because your mother ain't have nothing to give you and whatnot. What she go through with your father, whoever ain't in your life, that ain't got nothing to do with you. You're here. You're here. You don't have to follow the road they follow, but because you lazy, because you don't want to do nothing with yourself, because you want to follow, you let your life go to shit. You let your life go to shit. You understand? It was a sister one time, show you the strength of the black woman. The sister one time, she was on welfare, right? She was on welfare. She had 2 kids already out of wedlock. She was prostituting herself at one time. You understand? She was doing bad. She was doing all that in the hood, everything. You know what she did? She decided to get herself together. She went to school, became a lawyer. You understand? Got her law degree, became a lawyer. Lives in a beautiful home, raised her sons up and everything. She was a prostitute. You know, had children out of wedlock with niggas. You know the story now. She could have easily went in the hole, went in the toilet, but she said no. She something hit her at a time where she said, I'm not gonna fall victim to this and fall into the circle of madness. She decided to do better for herself. You understand? She decided to fight. And a lot of y'all, like I said, y'all choose to be weak. The black man, he chooses to be weak. Any black man who's sitting up here blaming the white man and talking about, oh, this is the reason why the hood is messed up because of the white man, and you using that as an excuse, you know what? Nigga, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't respond to none of my posts on Facebook. Don't talk to me because you weak. You niggas are disgusting. You understand? The white man deceived us. He lied to us. How weak do you sound? If I hear another black man using the white man's excuse, I think I'm going to vomit. You niggas are weak. Only if somebody with a female mentality would say something like that. Only somebody who's not a real man would say something like that. Again, Slick Rick said society is a weak excuse for a man. We'll be right back. I'm going to tell you something. Even this whole thug culture thing, I told you, the black race, you niggas marry, you don't do nothing but marry the white race. What is this thug life and hood culture that is being promoted amongst young black people in America, black America? You know what it really is? It's the black version of the slacker culture of the white race. You know, they call the culture back in the 90s the slackers, meaning the white trash culture. That's really what the thug culture and the hood life is. It's nothing but the black version of the slacker culture from the white people. That's what y'all are. Y'all niggas ain't nothing but a bunch of slackers. You understand? That's it. Y'all a bunch of bums. You understand? Anytime you niggas walking around with your pants hanging off your ass, you niggas are like a bunch of bums. A bunch of nasty ass bums. You understand? A bunch of bums. A bunch of dysfunctional bums. You know, how's that, writing all over yourself, the tattoos, you got that from the white man. The Yankee baseball caps. You understand? That's the style. You niggas, y'all couldn't even get enough money together. I could have understood if y'all would have had a fitted cap company. Why don't you niggas get a fitted cap company if you're going to wear that and make up your own design and logo and wear your own thing? You understand? The 5% of all you guys talking about saving the bait, why y'all ain't just make baseball caps and put your own symbols on it? We might do that in the state of Mentel. We might do our own thing. Maybe we might. You know? If we're going to wear caps, why not do that? Why are you wearing these people? Why you being hoes for the Yankee Corporation? Because like I said, that's what y'all do. You're nothing but the mirrored image of the beast. You're here to promote his agenda, which is the slowing down of the black race and them putting our people back in bondage. That's what the whole hood and the thug life culture is meant to do. It's meant to slow down the mentality and the intelligence of our people and put a new generation of people back in slavery, because that's where you niggas are headed. Y'all already in bondage already mentally, but physically y'all headed back to bondage through the prison system, through the privatized prison system. You understand? Y'all headed back there. Y'all going to be in the privatized prison system, where y'all going to be all the Nikes and the Yankee caps you niggas love so much. You guess who's going to be sewing them? Guess who's going to be making the Nikes? You understand? Once the trade breaks down over there in Asia, and they're not going to have no more Asians sewing up the Nike sneakers and the caps, somebody got to make them. Guess who's going to be the new prison sweatshop population? It's going to be you thugs. So the Nikes you niggas love, they're going to tell you, well, you like those Nikes, Raheem? You like those Nikes, murder, killer? Yeah, well, you gotta keep a pair. Gotta keep a pair. They'll come out of your commissary though. Gotta send a pair. Look, mama, look, I made the new pair of Nikes. We was stitching them up in the factory and everything. And you niggas will find some pride in that. Oh, you niggas disgusting. You niggas will sit up here and be happy because guess who's gonna be making the new Yankee caps? Watch. Guess who's gonna be sewing them new tight ass jeans that y'all gonna be sending out into the street to wear? Guess who's gonna be sewing up the new tight ass jeans? You understand? That you niggas gonna have hanging off your ass. Who's gonna be making the new Champion hoodies? You understand? Somebody gotta do it. Y'all going back into bondage, and y'all gonna be doing it for the next 20 to 30 years in the sweatshops. You understand? You're gonna be getting $2 an hour commissary. That's slavery. That's what y'all getting set up to do. That's what all the thugs are going to be doing. The niggas won't walk around with hoods on your head, cutting people in the face with razors, with your pants hanging off your ass. That's what you're going to be doing. That's the life you want to live. You understand that? That's what's coming to you. So a lot of you ain't going to listen to this message. It ain't for you anyway. Yeah, it's not for you. It's for our, and like I said, I don't care what y'all do. Just do it away from us. I'm trying to extract the smart ones out of you. You understand? Because somebody has to show the way, or show a brighter way, in order to move the people forward. Somebody has to deliver a brighter way. We're doing that in the state of mental. You understand? Is this thug culture controlled by the beast? Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. You understand? All you gotta do is look at you niggas. Yankee caps on, Nikes. You know what I mean? Look at what you represent. You rep everything of the beast. Everything you rep is him. You understand? Tattoos all over here. This is a picture of Lil Wayne. He pointing his two fingers to his head like he holding a gun to his head. And the picture I got on the feed. You understand? Oh, absolutely. The beast controls that. He love y'all spending money on $20, $25, $30 on fitted caps. You understand? You spending $200 on sneakers, $150 on jeans, you know what I'm saying? Mercedes-Benz cars and stuff like that. You understand? You niggas done lost your minds. You understand? Spend it all up. You know? That's the life. Drunk, you buying a liquor. You niggas posing with liquor in your hands from these liquor companies. These crackers love it. They eating it up. They love it. They love you niggas. You niggas are better than billboards. You niggas are walking billboards for the beast. You a bunch of hoes. You know how much money the Yankee Corporation, you got niggas in other states buying Yankee caps. You niggas are so beautiful. You niggas are beautiful. You understand? The beast he made use of you niggas in some way, shape, or form. He gonna figure a way to use you niggas. You understand? He gonna figure a way to use you niggas. You understand? It's beautiful. I say it's a beautiful thing. You know, hell, I don't blame the beast. I don't blame him for using y'all. Y'all might as well serve some kind of purpose. You might as well be of some use. You understand? You might as well be of some use. You don't serve no use at this point in time. So it's a beautiful thing. You understand? It's a beautiful thing. Y'all walking billboards for the beast. You know, for that culture that they call a culture. We promoting the intelligence culture over here. That's what we promote in the state of mentality, intelligence culture. the intellectual culture. That's what we promoting. We ain't gonna do what you niggas do. Why does thug life and hood culture really attract young black America? Easy. Because they ain't got no fathers. They ain't got no, like I said, black people in this country have always been attracted to the submental ways of the beast. That's why y'all can follow religion. That's why you can follow Islam, Christianity, Judaism, metaphysics, anything from the white man, any garbage he give you off the table, y'all take. Because that whole thug hood life mentality, y'all got that from the white man. I told you, in these black neighborhoods, the white man was here first. The Italians, the Jews, the Irish, they was doing the same things y'all was doing. They was walking around robbing, stealing, smoking opium, all the stuff y'all doing, you niggas doing now that you think you originated, you following the beast. You ain't doing nothing but copying what they copied. You understand? A lot of you niggas want to sit around here, y'all calling yourself Lucchese and Gambino after the Italians. How weak and lame is that? And they don't even like you niggas. You understand? How weak and lame are you niggas? Wannabes. Bunch of black coon wannabes. You understand? You niggas ought to be ashamed of yourself. You niggas need to put your head down in shame. You understand? A lot of you niggas, I'm going to be real, a lot of you niggas need to put the gun in your mouth. And do us a favor on the planet because you're taking up space. You serve no purpose. Put the gun in your goddamn mouth. I don't like you niggas. You understand? Just end it. You know, you're taking up space. You're taking up time. This ain't here. I'm not here to coddle you niggas. I don't feel bad for y'all. You understand? They don't care about. Let me tell you something about the hip hop. They don't care about the money. They'll put Eminem in. Them niggas will buy Eminem tomorrow. They don't care about no hip hop. Nobody cares about the hip hop. They only use that as a way to corrode the minds of the people. But they just use hip hop as a vehicle to keep our people, to keep the young generation headed toward the prison system, back toward the bondage system, because the bondage system is worth way more. The bondage system coming up and having them working, doing stuff is worth way more than hip hop. Hip hop is just a way to get the people caught up in the bondage system. Because when you sitting there and you playing your thug life music or whatever hood nigga nonsense music, whatever hood nigga artist he got out this week, the Beast puts out this week, and you sitting here vibing off that bullshit and you shaking your head to that, and you like, yeah, son, I'm gonna go stick something up, son. Nigga, you wasn't even a criminal 5 minutes ago. Now all of a sudden you a criminal. Yeah, son, I'm gonna bust that gun, son. We're gonna rob something, son. Oh shit, son, I got locked up, son. I'm looking at 40 years. So I shot 40 people. I shot 10 people, son. I hit 2 people. I shot at the cops, son. That's the story, right? I'm gonna be, yo, son, facing 40. I got hit with 40, son. Oh shit, son. Oh, I ain't coming home, son. Yeah, son. Yeah, son. 5-10 minutes ago, son, you wasn't even a goddamn criminal. You was hanging around niggas. You was trying to get your rep up. You wanted to be seen. Now all of a sudden you a criminal. You a thug. You a gangster. You a hood. Nigga, please. Then you're gonna be crying in your cell later, and you could wait on people like Fleece to come visit you, because they will come. Somewhere, and the booty bandits will come. It'll probably be your own boys. Understand? They're gonna start getting like that. Let them sit up for 10 years or so. They're going to start looking at you in the shower. That'll happen. It'll happen. Trust me. It'll happen. Why is this thug? Okay, like I said, majority of it attracts our people because the Beast puts it up and he glorifies it in the hip-hop music. That's why it attracts a young culture. They putting it up in these reality shows like Love and Hip-Hop. They strengthening the low frequency of our people, the submental state. That's why y'all sit up here and watch the Love and Hip-Hop. Y'all sit up here and watch it, and it should be nothing. If I ever take a peek at that, I don't even watch that stuff. When I even take a peek at it, it just looks like a bunch of animals in the zoo to me. That's really what it look like, the nigga women fighting, acting like savages, fighting over these lukewarm nothing niggas. You understand? It looks like a joke to me. What will happen to young black America in the future that if they continue to follow this false culture? They'll be back in bondage again. That's where it's headed. I've drawn the line because what are they doing? They talking about selling drugs, slinging, doing crime. What ends up happening? The police always catch you, and then what? You end up in jail. What time? How much time you getting? 20 years, 30 years? Yeah, that's how they're giving it out. That's how they're giving it to the people. They don't want you coming home. You going back into bondage. I told you the beast has no evolution. Everything works in a rotation. So, in their minds, you're still a slave. And you don't serve no purpose, so you're going back into the rotation. You're going back into the bondage system. That's how this is going down. That's your future, black man in the hood that's talking this thug gangster bullshit. That's your future. Because ain't no more record contract for you. That's about to be dead. Ain't no more record contracts for you. You understand? Ain't no more mass appeal for you. You understand? All it's gonna be is a jail cell waiting on your black ass. That's it. You understand? 30, 40 years when the man slammed that hammer down because he got it like free cheese. He handing that time away like free cheese. You understand? Are black males that represent this lifestyle phony pawns? Yes, you are. Yes, you are a bunch of phony pawns in the game. You understand? You're a bunch of phony pawns in the game. You're being used. All these guys are being used. Jay-Z, all these guys are being used. You understand? They're being used. Yeah, you're going to say, yeah, but I'm getting paid for it. I'm getting paid to get used. I'm getting paid. Yeah, so what? The beast's giving you money, but what does it really mean? He's giving you crumbs off his table. You understand? He's giving you crumbs off his table to sell out the souls of your people. Because you ain't going to come out with a record telling your people to stop selling, stop hustling, and stop doing this and this. You know, I bet you if they come out with a record like that, somebody's like, stop hustling, stop doing this, and Jigga comes out and say, you know how much power that would have on the people if Jigga came out with a record telling people to stop hustling, stop doing this, stop doing that, but he ain't going to do that. Hell no, he ain't going to do that. Or 50 or one of them telling people stop hustling, stop doing this. Yo, that's the wrong way, and you know, no, I ain't going to do that. Now, the beast ain't gonna let that out. So what do? They let these new little niggas in who gonna keep pushing that smoke hydro, smoke weed, smoke herb, burn your brain cells out. Keep smoking weed, keep smoking cigarettes, burn your brain cells out. Carry your gun, look for hoes and hookers. You know what I'm saying? These bitches and whatnot, calling your women bitches and everything else. There you go. That's the little nigga that your daughter's dating. She's a bitch to him. She's another freak, another hoe. You understand? There you go. That's what you want? That's what you black women want who chase these niggas? There you go. You vibrate on the same submental frequency as they do. Same low mentality. Same gutter mindset. That ain't sexy. That ain't cute. Nothing sexy about it. Will this lead young black America back into bondage? Of course. Yes, it will. I'm telling you, that's the future. Bondage in the prison system. That's the bondage of future America. That's the mindset of thug life and future and the hood culture in future America. Okay? There you go. In a nutshell, it's spelled out. I told you we're only doing this for the evolution of our people. We're not interested in, the majority of our people who are caught up in this. We're not interested. You understand? We're not interested in the majority of our people who want to still be with the stupidity. You know? We're not interested. We're moving beyond that. You understand? We are continuing on and upward. Supermen, Superwomen Project for the intelligent ones of our people who want to come out of this, August 26th, the next Supermen, Superwomen Project. We bringing our people together. Yeah, we're not going the way of the black race. We're moving beyond that. Those of you who are interested in the Supermen, Superwomen Project and coming amongst your people, come out. Come support. Because, don't support, because like I said, this ain't a charity. Come be a part of it. If you feel in this message, if you feel you are the elect, then come. Come amongst your own. Help us build this community. Because the young generation, they got to see that there's an opposite or something else that's being done. You understand? They need an alternative to the bullshit. They need an alternative to the BS. Like they had an alternative back in the 40s and the 50s. They had the Nation of Islam. They had an alternative back in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s under Dr. York and the Ansar Allah community. So now in the millennium, they need a new alternative, an advanced alternative. One that's going to challenge their intelligence and get them to come together and look at each other's brothers again and not trying to hurt each other and respect their sisters and things like that and marry real women and real men and trying to fix this madness that's been going on amongst our people. We offering that within the state of Mentel. We're trying to build this new covenant, this new community, this new collective. And no, we don't want no hip-hop niggas with us. We don't want you hip-hop niggas with us. We don't want you niggas want to bring that old message. We're telling our people to come with a blank slate, with a clean mind. You understand? That's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to advocate. in the state of mental. That's what we are advocating, not trying. That's what we are advocating. Because just as I can stand up for this intelligence, they can stand up for stupidity. We're going to stand up for intelligence in this day and time. Raw and uncut. Join us Wednesday night, next broadcast. I don't know what the topic will be, but it'll be good as usual. I am the intellectual Nuben Menkarayzz. This has been State of Mental Radio. Good night.